Okay, we're going to continue with the build. We got 66 and 67, some more wiring. So I'm going to adjust the camera and we'll get into it. Okay. Okay. So here we are on the back of the car, and in 66, whoops. Yeah, 66 is going to be some wires and back lights and front lights of the car. So what we're basically doing is we're playing matchup. Now, they got some extension wires that came in 66, so we gotta kind of watch out for those because they'll just fall all over the place. Hey folks, been working on 66 and 67, these lights. Let me show you what I've been up to, because I couldn't get it all on the camera, but I'm going to attempt to explain this. And I think it's best that that's how it happened, or you'll be watching a 2-hour video. The lights was something to contend with. Okay, so here's my dangled wires, a mess here. Remember in stage 65 where they told you to put the a bracket in the back to hold these wires? Don't do that yet. I'm glad I lost that, because you need to be able to stretch these wires out to make heads or tails. So every wire comes with a letter and it matches up with its like and kind. But in 65, there were some short wires. You need to hook those up to the corresponding letters here first, because that's for the extension on the roof. And that's the little blinking lights there. So when everything's hooked up, the only one I'm having problems with that I cannot trace down is the O wire. For some reason, the O wire will not come on. I don't know why. I've tried every which way. I want to do some serious testing on this wire to find out why it won't work. I'm gonna do that with my team right now. So I know that I'm gonna take these over here. So I want to see if it's the bulbs or it's the wires. So I'm gonna go ahead and take P out, and I'm gonna see if P lights up here, because I know P's working. You can see this wire and say, look, good grief. Now, yeah, well, my guess is a better time than any to mention it. You're going to get some red switches, these things. The only way your lights go off is you got to combine all 5 of these. These are for the door switches, and press them down at the same time. Well, if you can do that, you're a better man than I am, because I tried and it just wouldn't work. It was just driving me out of my mind. But that's why some of your lights stay on. Now I'm going to go over the controls in a minute when we get the other camera. I'm going to show you exactly which button does what. But back to my problem at hand. Now, where the heck did P go to? Okay, this is, oh, that's the one that's broken. So, where the heck did it go to? That's what I'm telling you, lose these things. That's S. I don't want to mess with S. Find P. There's P. Okay. So we're going to unplug P. Watch break P, and then, okay, so P's unplugged. And I'm going to plug O into P. Alright, well, it works. Look, the bulbs came on. Not the bulbs. And it's the wire. Maybe the switch for the wire, but I know the bulbs work. So, I don't know what the heck. This thing is not pinched. Make it pinch. Really good pinch. I'll have to research what this one is. It just won't come on. It's got to be something. So, anyhow, we'll let you know. But one thing I know is how the heck we're going to build a car with all these wires. I want to take some of these apart, because this is going to be... Now, these... In 67, there's some switches that come in, and they're going to tell us where to install these later. These are for the overhead lights. top of the roof, they come there. A little blinking lights, then that just switches there. For those. For the purpose of this, we'll leave it alone. I'm serious. I'm going to have to remove some of these wires because I can't build a car with them. Until I'm ready to run these things, I can see me just... It's going to be interesting. That's for sure. It's going to be very interesting how this winds up working. Let me go ahead and adjust the camera and show you how the buttons work. Okay. The whole time I had the pause button on. This complete stage is 65 through 67. Port B of 67 is coming where we gotta put the frame up. But that's another video. This calling this the electronics explosion video. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button if you like the video. If you have comments on some of these electronics, please let me know, especially with the O-wire. I'm about to switch that up. Well, thank you for watching the video. Until next time, may the good news be yours.